Good evening, everyone. I wasn't sure if I was going to go live tonight or not. So it's just to pop up live while I sit here and crochet because ain't much going on. We got some nice days now. And then after the week gets, it's going to get cold. So we're going to get a taste of winter soon. And I'll have this hat done, before I go to bed tonight, I'm sure. And I don't know what else is going on. I know a lot of people are worried because nobody's been getting their food stamps. And there's other things that are causing um, some problems with those that are in Washington, D.C. I don't really like talking about them too much. But, if you get a warning that things are going to get bad, then you have time to start preparing. But if you are a homesteader or a prepper, you pretty much prepare for things that others don't see. Hello, Holly. And that's the thing is you have to, no matter what, be prepared. It's good seeing you too, Holly. Oh, I'm just as crazy as ever working on a beanie for a friend. I got two of his beanies I'm working on right now, and they're both black, two different styles. You know Joseph Moore. He's a good friend. That's what I'm crocheting it for. Hey, Drops, how are you today? I am going straight on YouTube. I am not using any streaming service tonight. Oh, I can understand that. I went through the cancer bit myself with having a cancer scare myself and found out it wasn't cancer. And then my mom had cancer many times during my lifetime. Oh, you're just trading stocks, Drops? Here, Holly, let me give you a wrench, dear. There you go. So if anybody comes in, you can check them out. Or if anybody wants to, all they have to do is type in explanation point and quail, and it'll drop the link. Thank you. Yeah, I know your husband's terminal. My belated husband had prostate cancer, um, heart and stroke problems when he died. So I understand what you're going through. I was his primary caregiver for 7 years. And it is no fun. And yeah, you get upset. No, it's not fun. You got to remember, though, Holly, the more important thing right now is that at least once a week you get out of the house and away from the responsibility for at least an hour. Because, primary caregivers a lot of time end up dying before the terminal patient dies because of the stress and not being able to take care of themselves because they're so busy taking care of the other person. Yes, it's very important that you do. I didn't get to do that until the doctor finally told me, if you don't take an hour a week away, you're going to die before he does. And he was going to die any day at that point. They said it doesn't matter if you're home or not. When he dies, he's going to go. You can't do anything about it. That's the hardest thing to hear. I lost my husband in 2004, so I understand drops. But you got to remember, you got to take care of yourself. That means make your doctor appointments that you need to go to. It means taking an hour a week off, minimum of an hour a week off to de-stress. And that's the hardest thing to do. Oh, you're going to take your husband to Atlantic City for a couple days? If he's able to travel to do that, that's good. Gets both of your minds off of what's going on. Let me step away here for a minute and go get me a cancer stick and take a 10-minute break. Take about a 10-minute break from crocheting. So I'm working on another hat for Joseph too. And this one, oops, I just dropped the needle for this one. And this is the kind that you fold up, but it's going to have a flat top. We bought him a rotor to drag him around. He's all in. I'm 2 hours from Atlantic City. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a drive for you. In fact, the day that my husband died, it was on my granddaughter's birthday. And I was going to go out with my sister and my daughter and a couple of my sister's friends. But Ted wouldn't go out. He did not want to go out. He was mad at my sister because she went back with her husband, who is a pedophile. But anyhow, he was mad about my sister's life choices. And he didn't want to go out to breakfast. So he was out in the backyard doing dog duty because that was the only thing that he was allowed to do, is use the pooper scooper. And his heart just stopped and he was dead before he hit the ground. And I want to go out and tell him, that he need to come in so we could leave. And he was dead. And the reason why we knew he was dead before he hit the ground is because when he pardon the sirens, is when he hit the ground and his hand got cut by a rock, and there was no blood coming from that gash. It took me a long time to be able to talk about it without crying. But I had 7 years preparing to know that he was going to die. Rollator, okay. Motorized wheelchair. Is that the motorized wheelchair or is that the walker with the seat? Okay, walker with the seat. Well, that's good. Oh, that is great. Your daughter purchased it. That's great. That's another way to get him out. Do you have a ramp or stairs when you come out your door? You want to hear something funny? When my daughter, my grandson, and I were at Renfest, I told my daughter it's time for me to go home. 2 stairs, which she is able to do. Okay, that's good. I was at the point we're getting ready to go out of the gate to head back to the parking lot, and I said I don't think I could walk back all the way back to the vehicle. That we needed to see if we can get a ride. And my grandson says, "Come on, Grandma." He goes, "I can put you on my back and carry you out there." I was thinking to myself, "Ain't no way." But he was game to do it. No, but we got a ride from security, from the medical tent. We found the vehicle. It's a good thing we got that way because there was no way we would have found the vehicle just walking. I would have died beforehand. I was that exhausted. But my daughter took me home. Then she went and met my grandson back out. Yeah, his name is Blade, Blayd. And he's a cutie. Let me see if I can show you a picture of him. I know I got one. Ah, here he is. Let me get this up and see if I can share it to you. Share it with you. There you go. That's my grandson. He'll be 25 in February. But he's a sweetheart. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, he's a real sweetheart. And let me see. Here he is at Renfest. We found that Burger King hat right there. And he put it on. He says, now I got a crown. Hey, Frenchie. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Andy. Let's see if I can get a good picture of his mom. Well, that one just shows her tag. Here's the one of my daughter at Renfest. And there's his mama. Hey, Sierra. I'm having a hard time seeing the names here. Where did I put my magnifying glass? Oh, Carol, that's my sister. Carol Daupre is my sister. Hey, Carol. Haven't seen you in a long time. And this is what I looked at like at Renfest. See the little camera around my neck where I was taking the pictures that I posted about Renfest. I miss you too. And you can always call me. Hey, Jacob. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Carol. I got my hair, it's been windy, so I got my hair to where my head's covered a little bit. Now, this, what I thought was so cool was where my daughter got her a henna tattoo. Look at this henna tattoo, you guys. That Renfest was in Ohio. It was the one that was in Waynesville or near Waynesville, Ohio. If you want to drop your link, type exclamation point with the word quail behind it. Hey, Firma. Yeah, Minnesota has a big one. That's good. See, my haircut is really a modified mohawk. I think every state has a run festival now, or just about. You went to the one in New York, Sandy? That's great. Much love with you, Holly, and blessings follow you and your husband and your family. And take that baby Pitty for a walk. It was a run festival, yeah. Yeah, 175-pound pit. A pit can be shorter than Lucy and weigh twice as and more than twice as much. Yeah, that was the first time in shoot over 10 years that I've been to one. I think it was probably about 15 years ago that I went to one before. Oh, Sandy, you have little ankle biters. Yeah, he figures you need a face portion, or he's trying to reassure you he loves you. Lucy, you all, most of you guys know Lucy. Let me get a picture of Lucy here. Oh, let me see a more modern one. A lot of them you can't see very good. Here's my Lucy. She's older than this. This one was taken about 5 years ago, and she's a lot more white than that now. And she's only about 50 pounds. Andy said she went to the bank the other day to get change for the restaurant, and I was told the penny is done. The banks are not getting any more. Oh, wow. Hey, Erica. She is 14 years old now. I'm going to see if I can find a more recent picture of her. Just give me a second here. Let's see. Because I don't have all my photos downloaded on the computer. But let me see. That one just shows her back in. You know, I want one where you guys can see her face. Okay. Whoops. There you go. Now you can see more what her face is. And that one is January of this year. Wow, they're only giving it to business accounts. You may have to refresh because it looks fine to me. And you guys are still flowing fine. Ah, okay. Well, give me a minute and I'll see if I can do it here. Um, I'll download it that way I can show it to you better. Just take me a minute. I'm going to download it into my computer. Oh, I think I already got it downloaded. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Now see if this one works better. Now can you see her? Oh, okay, that's more like what she looks like now. Taken in January. Oh, the baby doe is doing great. He figured out the stairs. Cool. Yeah, she's happy and she's spoiled. She'll do anything for treats or hugs, scratches. And she loves getting her butt scratched. Andy, she really hasn't changed since the last time you seen her, just a little bit more whiter. So Erica, how is that, how old is that buckling now? 8 days old. I figured he was a week and a half, so he's not as old as I was figuring. Yeah, last Tuesday afternoon. Cool. Andy, I agree with you 100%. I hate the time change too. So does the animals. They're wondering why it's taking you extra long to get their food. But that's how things are anymore. I think it's a crime against nature when they do the time change. Yeah, they call. Well, I'm also working on a couple beanies. The cloak I've got almost. Well, I'm over half done with the hood. No, and I'm starting to. Whoops. Dang nabbit. Let me show you here. Let me undo this part. She's trying to replace the rabbit shed roof today. We got the old tarps off, the cross roof bar replaced, and the poles re-wrapped so it doesn't tear the tarp. That was all you could see. Okay. So tomorrow you'll get the new tarp roof on. Cool. This is half of the hood. And it's cameo colored. Sandy, you got matching pajamas for you and the dogs? That's cute. You made Danny a lap blanket out of cameo yarn? So I left this long tail on it to be able to sew the halves together when I get done. Yeah, you need to get it out for him. Sandy says her daughter is very sad. A nonstick pan ran dry, and the fumes killed that Amazon gray parrot that she had for 25 years. Yeah, you don't have, they tell you not to have non-stick pans. No coated pans when you got birds. See, I don't use any non-stick or coated pans. My pans are either, if they're coated with ceramic instead of a chemical coating. And otherwise, they're stainless steel and iron. And stainless steel is about the best. And iron's best for skillets. Her husband forgot that pan on the stove, so it caused some stress at the house. I imagine so, but I don't understand because that's one of the first things they tell you when you get a bird is not to have any Teflon coated pans. Because even when they don't run dry, frying in them can cause problems. Just heating it releases chemicals that we can't smell, but it's deadly for the birds. 25-year-old gray parrot. Oh, that would be so sad. Tell her thank you. Oh boy, Sandy. Why would you use a Teflon pan to heat water in? I'd have bopped him up the side of the head with something. I'm going to put my headset on so I can talk to you guys while I get up and get coffee. If it connects. Hey, Joseph. I think that's still, yeah, Joseph. Hey, Buster. Joseph, I got 2 cats going for you at the same time. That is cute, Sonny. Sandy. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And Joseph, family time is always important. But evidently, yeah, the power's too low on my headset. Hey, Gary. Gary's belt loop, y'all. Now, what you need to do is type what I'm going to type into There you go. Type that in. It'll drop your link. I think it's supposed to get cold next week. Yeah, it's supposed to get cold Monday here. See, in Cement, it's 60 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 8 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 67%. Yeah, drop it. Drop it. Drop it, Gary. Gary, let me give you a wrench. I don't see your link, Gary. You have to type in exclamation point and quail to drop your link. There you go. Okay. Now, yeah, do it again, Gary. There you go. Now, you guys talk for a minute. I'm going to get some more coffee. All righty, I'm back. Okay, and there's Sandy's. What did I have for dinner? I had a summertime weather dinner. I had macaroni salad and cottage cheese for dinner and Greek olives for dinner. That's what my leftovers were, Sandy. I got some 15 bean, that they call it 15 bean soup, but I can't use the seasoning pack they have with it. And I'm going to be fixing that for tomorrow. I was supposed to fix it today. Big old ham bone in it. Gary fixed the sandwich. What kind of sandwich? Ham sandwich on rye. Did you use mustard or mayonnaise? And Colby Jack cheese. That sounds like a good ham and cheese sandwich. mustard and mayo. Oh, I don't like it mixed. And pepper too. Okay. Be right back. And I've got the bouncies. Hey, Howie, how you doing? A Sonic burger? Last 3 nights we have been eating chicken and dumplings that we made. So tonight we ate Salisbury and rice. You know what's good for to do with chicken and dumplings once all the dumplings are gone? Throw in some mixed vegetables when you heat it up. That way you have chicken stew. Erica said bacon cheeseburger. Erica, Gary's your first subscriber. At Perkins, and they had turkey, mashed potatoes, dressings, and sweet corn. I rarely have this kind of food. It was nice. That's nice, Sandy. Frenchie is Sandy, which is Mother Earth Garden Club. And Howie picked a lot of apples and kiwi. Your lemons will be coming in soon, won't your citrus will soon, won't it, Howie? If my house was a little bigger, if my apartment was a little bigger, I would have me a kumquat tree. Either a kumquat or a fig. Picked 60 lemons yesterday? Or is that say 50 or 60? I think I tried Sonic once in my life, and that was when they first started, and I wasn't impressed. Of course, I'm not. You got a new pawpaw today? Oh, okay. Not the kind you eat. Fresh picked lemons don't taste anything like the ones you get in the store. Just like any other fresh picked food. Oh, Gary, you should try the pawpaws. They are so good. You know, they're the largest native fruit in the U.S. Oh, Sandy, that's sad. Well, start watching them in August. Oh, you put a lot of lemons in your oh, you finally made your fire cider, Andy? Erica said her tomatoes are getting ripe. And Howie can't eat store-bought lemons and other fruits. I eat my own, and I'm fine. That's cool. Yeah, because that other stuff's got so many chemicals put on it. I Oh, you put limes in your fire cider. Okay. I put lemons and lime in my fire cider. I didn't add any oranges to it. I've studied a lot about the pawpaws. Even bought a few trees. They just never produced any fruit as of yet. You mean you haven't seen them produce any fruits as of yet? Thank you, Howie. You make sure you had male and female trees, Gary? How old are the trees? You know, Sandy, I have a problem with citric acid. I have to be very careful with it. I can eat oranges fine, but I can't drink orange juice. Mostly store bought because they add citric acid to it and it just tears my stomach up. Yeah, Andy, putting lemons and limes in there is good for it. Yeah, I'd watch them this spring. Sometimes the pawpaws are hard to see. Animals don't have a problem finding them, but people do. Yes, Andy, you're allergic to them. Gary says he has a lot of different types of fruit trees in his parents' yard. Time to start harvesting and preparing them. And freeze dried fruit, you can get it, you can pick it off your trees, slice it up, put it in a freeze dryer, and it intensifies the flavor. All your parents, they have apple trees, peach trees, plum trees, pawpaw trees, sweet cherry trees, and at least one other. Some nectarine trees. Okay. Sounds good to me, Gary. And tart cherries. I have 4 apple trees, 4 cherry trees, and 2 pear trees. Oh, Sandy, that sounds so good. Gary says he used to have some pecan trees, but his brother ran them over with a lawnmower. He did that to the fig trees as well. Well, you know what? If I had a brother did that, I wouldn't have a brother for very long. Okay, Erica, we'll wait back for you. Popcorn's the buckling. Annie says she has 1 cherry tree in the ground and 1 in a pot till it's time to plant in the ground. Okay. Gary says they have some sweet cherry trees that can produce in the south. They're genetically modified. Oh. Why are they genetically modified? or how are they genetically modified? Oh, to produce sweet cherries in the South, typically the sweet cherries can only be grown in the. Oh yeah, they need so many days of cold, so they're heat tolerant cherry trees. Yeah, exactly, Gary. It's not about the heat; it's the modified chill. I mean, the chill hours. Well, they cherry trees go good in Ohio. You're in zone okay. Zone 6 they grow all right, but I don't zone 5 I don't know. You got that right, Gary. Pawpaws can be found all the way to Canada, from Canada to Mexico. Welcome back, Erica. Along the eastern seaboard. Maybe he needs a little bit more. Sandy, you have to know what you're looking for, and to be able to find the fruit. The leaves hide the fruit. Well, here in Southwest Ohio, I've seen them in people's backyard, and it's not around the cold areas. I mean, not around the water area. In Kentucky, the university in Kentucky was their horticultural division was doing a lot of experiments and growing a lot of pawpaws. Oh, he's just quick. Yeah, they did that for about 20 years, I think, Gary. At least 20 years. They grow wild in national parks in Ohio. I mean, in all the parks in Ohio. Oh, that would be a good one for you to get, Andy. And Joseph, if you're still here, I'm going to need you to message me your address. Main problem with them so far has been there hasn't been any recognized varieties, mainly because they don't have a long, they not only don't have a long shelf life, but they also don't travel well. I don't know, the trees that I've seen, yeah, maybe 15 feet at the highest. Yeah, they're shade loving. But I tell you one thing, if you're in the wild and you look for them in the spring. And let me show you something here. Let me see if I can do it this way. Maybe you guys will be able to see it easier. Okay. Okay, can you guys see that? Look how big the leaves are. And the leaves are in clusters of 3. And they hide that fruit. And that fruit grows in clusters of 3 too. You can't eat the seeds, but you can eat the fruit. And the seeds are pretty big, so it's easy not to be able to avoid the seeds. But the pawpaw can come as a tree or it can come out as a bush. Yeah, they have to be very damp when you start them out. Good night, Joseph. Don't forget to send me your address to mail the package to. I see you, Howie. Blueberry bushes? That's good. It's telling you not to eat the seeds. That's what the not to eat them means. Don't eat the seeds. The seeds have cyanide in it. Yeah. The flesh is like a banana custardy like taste. A hint of banana and papaya. Not papaya, mango. slight banana mango taste, but it has a custard feel. Have a blessed day, Gary. Oh no. The fairy garden was bulldozed. That's sad. You better get that medicine in you, Gary. You have a blessed week yourself. Yes, Andy, they were talking about the seeds. Carol, are you still here? Carol's my baby sister, you guys. Carol Dauphiné that was on. Yeah, Sandy and I both want to know, why did they bulldoze the fairy village? I mean, the fairy garden. Someone's in a deep sleep. I can hear her breathing. Family settled the estate, so sold, and now a skyscraper, and it's, oh man. Rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the hell with nature. That's a real shame. Well, Howie, now you need to put in a fairy garden. You know what skyscrapers are? Terrorist targets. That is depressing, Howie. Makes me sad, which makes me angry. And I'm just glad people can't read my mind. Did you share that video on your channel, Howie? Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you have fun, Sandy. Howie, do you mind if I show a little bit of your fairy garden video from a year ago? I won't do it unless you give me permission. Okay, just a second here. Okay.
What's your garden?
Oh, I don't think that's the one.
Just scoot by you there. Scoot by.
That's hard when you're spending like that.
How cool is this? Wow. Miniature gardens. These are for fairy people. They're fairy gardeners. Fairies come out at night.